Sho-Timetv, Sho-Timetv podcast. I told you we took over the DVD era and we taking this shit to outer space. Yeah. Disrespectfully drunk in the building. That's my co-host.
You know.
You don't speak up. Let them hear you though.
Yo, what's good? This is Disrespectfully Drunk, aka Didi. From Brooklyn.
I want to say mine's over.
The fuck out New
We
York.
got in the building. Where you from?
I'm from Salisbury, North Carolina, but I reside here in New York. You already know what's up, period.
All right. Let them know who you are though.
My name is Brazy Luca.
Brazy Luca.
Yeah.
In the building.
Already.
So I'm going to start it off like this, right? So, always got to get the hottest people in front of my camera. And, I'm dope at doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to toot my own horn. And you've been working.
Definitely.
Had my attention. You feel me? Every time I turn around, she working. She doing her thing. She's performances. She all over the place. And just good energy and good music. So, I had to reach out, use my superpowers. And here we go.
I got a question, if you don't mind. I just want to know how long you've been in New York.
How long I've been in New York? Since 2014.
Okay. That's dope. When you started rapping?
Well, I've been in the music era for about 12 years, but I just never stepped in front of the mic, like in front of people. Like I didn't put music out in front of people until 2019 because I was just more of a behind the scenes type of person. Yeah. Like I didn't feel like my voice was needed to be heard, but now I'm like, well, it makes me feel good, so I'm gonna do it. So that's what I did.
Damn, I wasn't expecting that.
What was the story that made you want to talk about it? Like, what inspired you to rap? Like, what was your first rap about? Like, was it from an angry perspective? Was it a heartbreak? Was it your mother made you mad? Like, what inspired you to write your first rap?
Being real, my first rap that I actually did was to Nicki Minaj's song. What's the name of it? How I Quit.
Moment for Life.
That's what it was.
Okay.
And in that moment, I just felt like I wanted to, tell a little bit of my story or how I felt, and it came across good, but I still wasn't ready for it. So I was just like, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, cause I just didn't want the backlash of who didn't like it or whatever. But then I was like, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Can I cuss? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Just making sure.
This is a
I
safe
don't really
place to
care
curse.
what nobody say no more. I'm just gonna do me, So
As you should. Damn, 2019?
Yeah, 2019. I put out my first song called Money Power.
Yeah, where you going crazy on this internet? I thought you been doing this shit since like you was 13 or something.
Ooh, I wish.
Yeah, because I kind of see you.
Like
She active. She's active. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's dope. Yeah. And you just came to New York practically 2014. You said, and you moving like that. That's good that you made the move and it was worth it for you. Do you feel like it's worth it for you?
Oh, I definitely feel like it's worth it. I always wanted to be in New York, so my whole thing was I'm gonna go to New York and I'm gonna do what I need to do. But my whole point was I was gonna start in modeling because that's where I started at, and it ended up going to music more so. Like I grew up in the music scene in studios. My dad, he produced music. He was, he had a group that he was working with and stuff like that. And then I was like, oh, I like what they doing, but I more so was into watching BET, MTV, watching how they was doing things. Excuse me. And, I was just like, oh, I want to do that. When I grow up, I want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But you start noticing, how things are really going in the industry, and you be like, damn, I don't want to do certain things like that. So that's why I didn't step out at first.
I hear that.
That's nice. So, like, what type of music do you make? You a rapper?
Yeah, I am a rapper, but I do a lot more than just rap.
And when you say a lot more than just rap,
I do sing a little bit, I harmonize, whatever.
You harmonize?
But, I do a little bit of everything.
I just fell in love with you. Like, you harmonize? That's like the most beautiful melodies that can be created. Girl, you lucky you don't got two sisters here. I'd be like, do it right now. So you say.
I feel like she's showing me how to kick game because like the way like she's mad smooth. She's like, I just fell in love with. I'm gonna try that shit.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work with you. It only work for Didi.
I'm gonna check your DM tomorrow. You go, Betty.
I bet you I'm gonna have her before you.
Wait.
Well, I guess you do.
That sounds crazy.
Okay,
That
not
shit,
in that
yeah.
sense.
I know what you mean.
But she's in here. She's here in
we
front of both
joking.
of us. You know.
We joking.
Now we happy to have you. So you basically travel to a city where the rent is high as fuck.
High as hell. Tell me about it.
You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, man, that 3 bedroom I got.
Whoa. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Is it 35?
Yeah, shit's crazy. But anyway, so and then when was your first performance?
Oof. My first performance actually was in 2020. My first performance was in Atlanta. I did it in Atlanta because I'm from the South, so I felt like Atlanta was where I needed to show first because that's where it was making noise at. So I went there. I was not ready, but I was ready, like in a way of saying I didn't know what I was getting myself into on a stage. And then they were like, "You did good for your first performance," and I was like, "I did." You know what I mean? For me, you always criticize yourself worse.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, nah, I'm going to do this more. And I started practicing. That's all I do. Practice, music, just work on myself,
I respect you for that because it takes a lot to get in front of a lot of people. And
It do.
To do that.
And you went to a whole nother state. Like, you ain't even go back to Salisbury. Like, you went to a state no one knew you.
Yeah.
So that could have went any type of way.
Could have went left.
So
how did it go for you?
It did. It went really well because if it didn't, I wouldn't be here. He would have been like, nope, you're not doing this anymore. It's not gonna work for you. So let's not go in that lane.
That you would have made her give up on a dream that fast.
He's not a yes man.
Sheesh.
Let me tell you that about my management. He's not a yes man. He's gonna tell me, no, that ain't it. Even if I did a show, like we would be in the middle of me walking off the show, that was not it. I don't know why the fuck you did that. And I'd be like, damn. Okay, I know I need to work on this.
Okay, Randy.
But he's gonna tell me.
He got that demeanor though. I ain't gonna hold you. He got that demeanor like.
Randy in the building.
Yeah, he gonna tell me. And I like that about him because if it was anybody else, they gonna say, yeah, that was great. And it really wasn't. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And then I'd be doing the same thing again. And I'm not going nowhere. I don't want to not go anywhere. I want to go to the highest, you know what I'm saying? To the highest limits I can. So
I fuck with it.
Yeah, that's like a good mentality to have.
Yes.
Cause what?
I love the focus. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, you made a lot of bold moves, and me as a woman, I respect it. You, for one, you came into somewhere that like it's not even your element, and for two, you then traveled somewhere else to jump out of your comfort zone, not only once but twice, because you went to another state and then you just start rapping in front of God knows how many people.
Yeah,
5 would have been too many.
It was
for
scary
me.
though. It was real scary at first, and whenever I realized the receiving of love that I got, I was like, damn, I really can do this.
That's
you know what I mean? So
I
I'm
love
just glad that
that
I
for you.
did step out and do it, or I wouldn't be here right now.
You know what I like about you though? She can take constructive criticism, because a lot of artists can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna make or break you. You know, so like I like how you owned your shit. Like, okay, it wasn't working out. Let me follow directions. Maybe see where I can fix, and you did what you had to do. So that's a good quality to have. You know, being an artist, because niggas will tell you all day. Yeah, you be like, no, that's not it.
And you told us.
Everybody else,
I don't know.
I'm gonna be the one to say it. I'm gonna be the one to say it. You got on.
We're gonna act like that didn't happen.
right?
Cut. No.
So anyway, so you doing performances now. So you did any features with any artists?
I have a couple of this on the way that I'm really excited for.
Okay.
I got somebody I'm working with out of Nigeria.
Okay.
Which is a good future for me. Oh yeah, dope. And then I also have somebody out of she's from Statesville, somebody I grew up with. She's been going hard in the game, and I knew that we needed to do something together, so I'm working with her. I have one with somebody out in the DMV area by the name of They Call Me Dog.
Right.
He's on my remix of Freak Like Me. If
DMV?
you heard that, yep.
Shout out to the DMV.
right.
You know, I be out there heavy.
Yeah. And I just want to work with people who really want to work, because the last time I worked with anybody, anytime I work with anybody, I want to make sure that we promoting on both ends. Never gonna be just me doing all the work. Like, we gonna work.
You work with other women?
Of course. I love to work with other women. I ain't gonna say it like that. I like working with men, but I like to work with women because I see a lot of the back and forth. Like I told you earlier, I don't like to see the back and forth with women. Like, if we work together, we gonna make it better than if we not. You know what I mean? So I'd rather do that than anything.
Tell me a time that you felt like giving up and like say fuck it, and what changed your mind?
Good question.
That is a good question. I'm just gonna say it like this. I've never had a moment where I felt like I needed to give up fully. I've had a moment where I had to sit down and think on those situations and be like, what can I do better? I've had moments where I've had to cry. I've had those moments, but I had to bring myself up and be like, hell no, that's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was somebody else, I know people who have not been able to live their life for real because they get worried about the next person. I can't worry about the next person. You know what I'm saying? So
that makes a lot of sense.
So is that I see that it's a few times you bring up like being worried about the next person, right? So could that be a reason that maybe at one point you did want to give up? Because I think at anything
y'all making me cry.
I see
I'm an emotional gangster. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be crying about movies.
When's your birthday? When your birthday?
Cool. My birthday. I'm Pisces.
I know it.
My daughter.
I was going to say it, but I said let me not say it because then I'll be wrong, maybe. But
yeah, I'm a Pisces.
What, March? Where?
March 2nd.
Oh, my daughter March 3rd.
Oh, I know it. I'm good at these things, man. Like,
but however, I genuinely understand, but it's times we all gonna want to give up. It's just about, like they say, pressure make diamonds, and God gonna test you the most. I don't know who you believe in, but God gonna test you the most when it's time to elevate. You feel what I'm saying? It's just about you never giving up. Right. So I wouldn't say, we all human. We gonna all fall short. It's gonna be times we gonna feel like giving up. You get what I'm like? Fuck this shit. You know how many times I want to give up on disrespectfully?
Yeah,
that shit is a lot.
I do a little bit. But you do your thing.
Like, at least y'all just artists. You just gotta take yourself somewhere. I gotta move shit, pick shit up. So you get what I'm saying? So it's times where we want to give up in life, but my just word to you, you know what I'm saying, just from speaking to you now, is never give up. Because anytime you feel like you want to give up, it's only because God is going to make you uncomfortable anytime it's meant for you to grow. You feel what I'm saying?
And I feel like, I'm not saying all Pisces is the same. I'm not going to, you are who you are through your life experiences, your upbringing. But what I've known from the Pisces that I've known in my life, that once they focus on some shit, they got like tunnel vision, and it's like that's what they're doing. Motherfuck what you talking about. When this is complete, then I'll deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And it be real focused and like a lot of tactic for bullshit. So hopefully you navigate. Well, you sound like you're doing good, and I like your manager. You got a level-headed manager, very professional.
He ain't unfold his arms yet.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Oh shit, that nigga been closed off like.
Yo, when I sent it in the email, I didn't even think they was gonna get the shit
We're
back.
very communicative.
When I tell you this shit is going like doom, I was like, well, damn. Well, I'll be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
when you hit me up, I immediately, this is happening. Yeah. I want to, because we've been going back and forth for a while, and I've been supporting you just like you've been supporting me, and I was like, I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm glad I'm here.
I did reach out. She was very professional. She sent her manager real quick, and he was on point. I was like, okay.
So my question now, what's your song? You got music out now? What song is out now?
I just put out a song June 2nd called Boy Yoing. Okay, and just imagine what that's about. But
wow.
Well, is it a little boy yoing or a big one?
I'm gonna say it's a big boy yoing.
I don't think I want to answer that. I don't want to know.
I want to know how big it is while I listen.
I just want to listen to the song. So that's the song we playing. That's the song we gonna play. All right. So I'm gonna play the I'm not gonna say the name of it because y'all just.
I know it's hard to pronounce for some people.
Introduce our own song.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it dropped, when we can expect it, and where they could get it from, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. Introduce it.
Okay, so my new single is called Boy Yo Yoing, and it's out right now on all platforms. So make sure y'all tap in.
We're gonna play that joint. You know?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna play that joint. So moving forward, what's the last project? What's the new project you're working on now? Because that's where we at with it. New projects.
So right now I'm working on an EP called Zoned Out, as well as a couple of other projects with some different producers and stuff that I'm gonna be working with. So I mean, right now I'm just just working on new music, just working on my career and the things that I want to do.
So is it EP? Is it
I want to call it an EP. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, album.
Any acting? Anything?
I have a little bit of acting background, so I am working on more. I've done some. I got my show. I mean, not my show. Freak Like Me is in a film right now, so that's dope. So I'm just gonna keep on going.
Okay, she's doing her thing right now. You know what I'm saying? And then you say you do modeling, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you kind of like mixing everything together. Making it work.
If y'all, I don't know if you've seen like any of my. Well, of course you have, but if you notice, if you go on my page, you'll see that I kind of mix my modeling and my music, together all the time.
And the outfits, man, who's picking the outfits out?
We're both doing it, but he's more because I be doing so much. Honestly, he is a big help to me too. Like for real, I give credit where it's due. Like I can't take credit for something that I didn't do, but we both kind of go through it. Yeah, we collaborate a lot, and the communication has to be on 100. Because if not, we both go. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be there. Because
you got like, yo, man. I'm like, what you, man? You got the Barney's, New York. She got all the upscale. She looking like she a couple dollars. A date.
And so, after this song take off to your liking, what can we expect next? Will you dive more into music? Are you gonna like go into your next song? Are you gonna start pushing modeling more? Like, what do you see yourself really doing in the future? Like,
music is never gonna stop unless I don't have a voice, to be honest, at this point, because I can't stop music because that's the way I express myself. Mm-hmm. I don't like this right here. I don't really like talking unless it's one-on-one. I don't like this. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that I have to do because this is the industry.
Your fans,
you know what I'm saying? The fans love to hear from me, and so I got to do this more often, talking to them. But as far as my career, I can't stop music no more.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
I can't think to stop music, in other words.
So look, right? So this is the first time I met her physically, right? I liked her presence. I like the music. I like how she like interacts with the internet. She engages with her supporters. It's fire. But I like you a lot more now that I know your personality. You know what I'm saying? Because we get to see a side of you that we never saw before. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, when people get to see that, they could connect with you more. We're empathetic with your story, and we know that, hey, damn, I could relate to her because I've been through something like that, or, well, damn, I thought I was the only one going through that. So like, it's kind of good. People get to spend time with you. I call it spending time. We spending time with each other here. You know what I'm saying? This is a safe place, for you to vent and be positive. Whether whatever background you're from, walks of life, sexual orientation. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on just mental health awareness, and it's okay to have a moment, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay for you to express yourself, because that's one thing some people they like to lie to themselves, you know what I'm saying? So like, I like the fact that you're being honest with yourself and you're taking your flaws and you being the best version of yourself. Mm-hmm. And I respect you for that. So I'm glad that you unlocked it. That's how we do it, right? We unlocked another key, like you went to another level.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just genuinely, I want to know, like, I want to hear your music. I just want to know what you sound like, because I like you as a person. I just want to know if I like you as an artist. Because you sound like you going to be somebody I like. I'm just hoping
Well, I hope you like it too. Well, I hope
too,
y'all all
girl.
like it. Cause I know I heard what you said, so I was over here like I'm listening, you know. But you know, I just love the fact that we all have different, you know, experiences. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And we all feel like from different areas, just like she said, you know, about, you know, the bars. And I feel the same way. I feel like some people I be like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean?
yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta give them what the hell they want, because
Right.
some people
Just
don't want to hear all of that.
Just know,
you know?
if you hear,
Yeah.
I respect you.
Facts.
For real.
And you just so cute to look at.
Thank you. Because
It's
sometimes
like
I don't
the
feel like
eyes
that.
and the
but
hair and the complexion and just everything, it go together.
I appreciate you.
Look, it go together.
Look, she giving me something that I ain't had today. So
You
I
know
like
what?
that.
I'm gonna tell you
Thank
something.
you.
One thing a lot of people know about me is
But
I'm big on supporting women.
wait.
What?
What we do?
Can I say something?
What?
Your hair is really nice today. I like it.
Because
Thank
he
you.
always say if he say it, it's not gonna come out the same.
Nah, nah.
That can't be me, my guy. However, you know, and it's no offense, it's just he's crazy.
Yeah, but that's why she's here. I like her personality. She's crazy.
I am.
Yeah, she's
The
crazy.
name of my brand is
I like
Disrespectfully
Crazy.
Drunk,
Yes,
so that
okay.
says
We
a
already
lot.
talked about the Brazy. So
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
got you.
Let everybody know where they can find you.
Mm-hmm.
Look in the camera, look straight, or however it is at.
Show them brown eyes.
And let them know exactly where to find you.
Okay, so y'all can find me on YouTube at Brazy Luca Music. You can find me on all platforms. It's Brazy Luca, ITSBRAZYLUCA. Period.
You see what I'm saying?
She
I
did
could
that
find you. I
easy.
could, you know, I type you in. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? Everything is like
Sequence in line.
on point.
However, we definitely think that like you'll go far just from your personality. You seem like you know, you have a good heart, a good spirit, and that'll take you far.
But it can also hurt
It
you a
can
lot.
hurt you. Listen, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I actually, again, I grew up down south. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, it's two sides to all of us. But typically and generally, I'm a hospitable person. You feel what I mean? And sometimes it could get us taken advantage of, especially, you know, in the industry like this. What I will say is, don't let it change who you are. It can, it'll make you want to. But don't let it, you know, because at the end of the day, you'll continuously be blessed if you keep a genuine heart. You feel what I mean? So I know I did more preaching probably than asking you questions, but that's just what God told me to say. So I'm going to say it. You feel what I mean? And I ain't even spiritual, I guess. That's just what
And
it is.
you know, so funny. I'm looking at you talk so sweet, and then I see your pictures, and it's like a million guys behind her, like, you know.
That's
She
typically
got
how it go.
the like the squad. I mean, one time I went to her event, and I got there. I was looking around like they showed me love, but I'm like, damn, like.
Who event?
So I went to your event.
Are you talking about me?
I walked in.
I was like,
I walked in your event and I look, and I see mad niggas that I know, and they giving me pounds and shit. Mind you, the funny thing was somebody told me I wasn't moving enough that day, and I said, me? Right? So then I saw them, and I seen 1,000 niggas in there, and, you know, chop. But anyway, your shit was lit. It was dope, and yeah, it looked like it was a few
The
criminals in
next
there
one,
too.
July 8th. I keep criminals
July
around.
8th,
I was
right?
about to
July-
I like, I
July
love
8th.
felons. I love the felons.
Yeah, man.
But you know, July 8th is the next one. I would love for
You
you
gotta
to come
pull up.
out.
You gotta pull up.
Come to. I'm having. Okay,
it
so I'm gonna
Thursday?
tell y'all.
Huh?
Where's today?
I'm about to
It's
tell
in
you
the-
right
Oh,
now.
okay,
I'll
okay.
tell you. Go ahead.
Do the
Plug
drop.
that in. Plug
Do the
that in.
drop.
Plug that
You
in.
feel me? No. So look, seriously, July 8th, I would love for you to come be in the. So I'm having my very first video shoot ever. I'm not a rapper, but I was challenged to do the Scarlet Challenge.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why you keep hearing me have Tourette syndrome, screaming, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Yo, so
No offense to anyone who has
Yo,
it.
you
I love
wildin' right
people
now.
with it. But however,
yeah,
I do want you to come. I want you to be a part of the video. I have a lot of people that's gonna pop out.
it's gonna be crazy.
Like,
I'm gonna get there, like in the middle of the event. I'm gonna get there, but it's gonna be
He's like, I
crazy.
ain't coming in the beginning.
It's gonna be I gotta do something. I gotta do something. But yeah, Showtime TV podcast.
Yeah, he won't be
Disrespectfully
able to
Drunk.
make it. He gonna make me uppercut him, but it's okay.
Like I said, Showtime TV podcast.
He getting paid. I ain't paying him. So I
Disrespectfully
understand.
drunk in the building. Brazy Luca in the building, one of the hottest from
Get
North
it,
Carolina,
Brazy.
who resides in New York City, taking over the world and soon the universe.
If you don't know, now you know.
Baby,
We love you.
baby.
Look in that camera and say, shout out to Showtime TV.
Shout out to Showtime TV. Period.
I like that. Yeah, we good. That was